Hello, thank you so very much for joining me here in today's presentation on number one work-life balance hack for online entrepreneurs and aspiring entrepreneurs. I am Angel Conway, founder of Because I Care To and your self-care mentor. Today we will be discussing two fundamental hacks to the work-life balance and what the number one hack is. You will also learn how to not be all over the place and to become laser focused in life and in business. You will also learn what it is to feel accomplished in everything that you do. All too often, we may find ourselves having had completed certain tasks and have accomplished certain tasks, however, still feeling so unaccomplished. What is that? I don't know, but we are here to crush that, get rid of it, and say, we are accomplished. That's right. I am accomplished. You are accomplished. We are accomplished in everything that we do. So getting into it, starting off at number 3, we have because your first duty is to you. That's right. Your first duty is to you. So you may be thinking, Angel, this seems like this should be number 1. I hear you. I'm with you. However, stick with me. Let me explain. So as you're planning and scheduling to make time for you, make sure you rest, reflect, and recharge before, during, and after everything first. Why? Because burnout is real. Been there, done that, not going back. If you're with me, give me, I'm with you, sis, in the comments. Let me know you with me. Yes, been there, done that, and it's someplace that I don't want to ever go to again, because essentially what that meant was I wasn't taking the time out for me. All too often we just get lost in the hustle or bustle of doing everything, right? Being everything, doing everything for everyone, and we aren't made to do that. We are not made to be that, you know. And so in what we do have on our plates, definitely make sure that you are starting everything off on the right foot, making sure that you are pouring back into you first and foremost. Make sure that you are prioritizing you, right? And so what you can think about as you are prioritizing you, as you're making that you time, is thinking about setting a place and a space just for you, to create the atmosphere for you to be in that moment. So as you're creating this place and space and atmospheres for you to be in the moment, think about some of these things. Think about what you wear. You know, comfortability is everything. I love to just be comfortable, right? So for me right now, my current attire is suiting, is comfortable for me. I do not feel out of place for what I'm doing. Now when I'm on chill mode, I am out of these clothes. I'm in something baggy, loose, and just comfortable. You also want to think about smells. Even for me, I love a good scented candle. I was even into incense at one point, and so and even air freshener. So if any of those things are something that you are interested in or you like, definitely think about taking those ideas and implementing that into the place and space that you set up for you. You also want to think about sounds. You know, what sounds do you want to be hearing in your you time? Do you want to be hearing water running? Do you want to be hearing animals? making noises? You know, do you want to be hearing little kids running around or big kids running around making noise? You know, in lighting, you also want to think about that. Right now, I have you know, these bright lights on me, and when I'm on chill mode, I am definitely in the bedroom, probably under my covers, and so so definitely less lighting than it is now. So you definitely want to think about these things as you're creating that place and space for your you time, right? And so practicing your you time for self-care essentially lays the foundation for everything that you do. Because if you're not good, if you're not straight, that is going to be how it is in everything that you put your hands to do. Because ultimately you have to show up as your best self, to give the best you have to other things, pouring into other things, so that those other things can be fruitful. I like this one quote. It says, self-care is about giving the world the best of you and not what's left of you. So definitely take that, cling on to that, hold on to that, because there's only one you. So definitely take the time out to prioritize you first. That is self-care. So coming in at number 2, we have, because you need to hold yourself accountable and be held accountable by others. This is so important. This is key, very fundamental to the work-life balance. So as you are holding yourself accountable, you may be thinking, okay, what does that look like? So it looks like making those notes, you know, the post-it notes, the sticky notes, making those notes, setting those alarms, putting those events into your calendars so you don't forget. I know for me, if it's not in my calendar, it's not going to happen. Point blank period. I have too much going on as a wife, mother, employee, entrepreneur. I crochet and knit. I mean, you know, ministry. And so if it's not in my calendar, it's not going to get done. So make sure you are using the tools at your disposal to hold yourself accountable to the things that you want to accomplish. Now, as you are growing, you definitely want to make sure that you have that person that's going to hold you accountable, that person that's been there, done that, that's been in your shoes, that's made the mistakes, that can, you know, guide you along the way, that can have that empathy and sympathy because they know the struggle, right? And to be there to encourage you, to motivate you and support you and give you that push lovingly. Now, you know, we not, you know, we, you know, that lovingly push. I don't know. Sometimes maybe, you know, some of us are a little hard-headed than, you know, the rest, and maybe you need that little But yeah, having that accountability person is crucial in our growth in life and in our business. And so essentially, as you are taking on that responsibility of holding yourself accountable, you are essentially being the change that you want to see. So I encourage you, be the change that you want to see. So coming in at number 1. Are you ready for this? All right, let's get it. So coming in at number 1 is because you must be present in everything that you do. That's right. You must be present in everything that you do. Being present in your business allows you to be more productive and to get the most out of the time that you set aside. It allows you to accept the process with grace. Now, this is something that I had to kind of learn in general. However, having a business it's a special journey to be on, to say the least. Right? And so if I'm to keep it real, it's frustrating at times, it is hard, it's stressful. And so I have since though took on a different mindset about the process, and in that I do not allow the process to get the best of me. However, to know that this is just a moment in time, right? This too will pass. You know, this is a part of the process, and just accepting that, you know, and not letting that get the best of me. So being present in your business allows you to accept the process with grace. And, you know, even if that's not the case, keep pushing forward in spite of, right? And when you do that, that's where courage takes place. That is being courageous. And so wherever you are, you know, accepting it with grace or being courageous, kudos to you. And I just encourage you to keep pushing forward in spite of. Being present also allows you to enjoy the moment, enjoy the process. Yes. So as you are taking this time to just be present, be in tune with your business, knowing that you are doing something for you, that you are accomplishing your goals, it's very important. And so something that you can do to make sure you're getting the best out of being present is setting a timer. I know for me, it helps that as I am in the creating phase or any other phase in my business, what I do is I usually have intervals that I work and I rest. And so sometimes it's like 15 minutes work and then like 5 minutes rest, or like 30 minutes work and like a 10 to 15 minute rest. That way I'm getting my brain a break, I'm getting my mind a break, and I can really just come at it, refocus, refresh. But in that moment where I am being present, setting the timer, I look at the timer and I, you know, tell myself that I only have this allotted amount of time to do this work. And so that allows me to become laser focused, right? And so I try to be intentional about sticking with that time. And so, you know, as I am setting those timers and becoming laser focused, it then helps me to actually complete the task that I have set. Right? And so in all you're doing, just remember that you can't give 100% of your time and energy to everything. However, you can give 100% of your time and energy to everything that you set out to accomplish. Let me say that again, just in case you you missed it, or you want me to say it again. I got you. So you can't give 100% of your time and energy to everything. However, you can give 100% of your time and energy to everything you set out to accomplish. And so making sure you prioritize is so very key and so very crucial to make sure you get those most important things done first. It's very, 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 very crucial. So to recap, coming in at number 3, your first duty is to you. Make sure you're taking that time out for you. That sets the foundation for everything else you put your hands to do. Number 2, because you need to hold yourself accountable and be held accountable by others. Essentially, it's good to have others there, right? However, other people is not going to be there all the time, and so you need to be your own supporter. You need to be your own encourager, your own motivator. You need to be the change that you want to see. And number 1, because you must be present in everything that you do. This is number 1, essentially you will not get the most out of your business or anything else you're putting your hands to do if you're really not taking the time out to be in the moment. When you're not in the moment, when you're not laser focused, when you're not present, you simply can't get out of it the things that you want to get out of it. So this is why being present is the number 1 work-life balance hack. So if you guys have any questions, feel free to drop them in the comments and let me know. I'll be sure to respond at my earliest convenience. And just let me think what you all think about the presentation overall. That'd be greatly appreciated. I thank you again so very much for being here with me today. And I will leave you with some words of encouragement as you go out your day and go on your way. You are needed. You have value to give. Stand in your purpose. And do not forget that you are deserving of everything that comes your way, and to remember to prioritize you, because there is no other you. You are the only you. I wish health and wellness to you and yours, and take care, everyone. Bye.